everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I'm showing you what is in my budget-friendly bug out bag. We are a family of 4, so we have 4 separate bags and we have some other bags just to grab and go. Some people call this bag a 72-hour emergency kit. I do have a video like this on my channel. I will have that linked in the description box down below. This is part of my emergency preparedness series. We, like I always say, are rather new to this, but I decided to start preparing our family for many life situations that could easily be thrown our way. If you don't have a bug out bag, I really suggest that you have one. I always approach my prepping as non-threatening, and I don't want it to be daunting for you. I don't want it to be stressful. I don't want it to give you anxiety, because when I started researching all of these things, I got a little scared. You know, a lot of people cover a bunch of topics when it comes to being prepared for you and your family. So I got a little nervous and I started writing things down, and then I calmed myself down. I had a conversation and I realized that our family can be prepared and it can be budget friendly, and we don't need this wild tactical gear for us to have security in our home. So I'm going to go through my list and things that I have in my bug out bag. You can absolutely have whatever you want in yours. We always talk about on the channel here how things are personal to you and your family. I have a link to a checklist that I made for you down in the description box below, absolutely free. All you have to do is click on it and it will download in PDF form, or you can grab this one, just screenshot it right here. It's the exact same thing, but these are some items that I have on my list. We will go into each topic and why I have it, and really talk about what things you should get on a budget and some things that are out there that are a little pricey, but they are worth it. So I'm going to go through those items. I purchased most of my items at the Dollar Tree. Of course, there are other ways that you can purchase these inexpensively. Of course, there's Walmart. That's always a great store to find some items with, but there are a lot of things that you can fit in your bug out bag. So I hope you are excited. This is a updated video and it was requested, so I am excited to show you what's in our bug out bags in a non-threatening way. If you are new here, we would love it if you hit that subscribe button, became part of our YouTube family. Give this video a like, share it if you want to, and without further ado, we're gonna get right into today's video. Hey everyone, coming from the car now. I was scouring my grocery apps and I realized that some of the nut butters and power bars that we get for these bug out bags are on sale like wild right now. So I hopped in the car. Luckily my husband's home today, so hopped in the car and I kind of wanted to chat with you quickly just about, it's super windy, so I apologize if it's wild right now. It's funny because my Mimi texted me and she said, oh, I hope you're okay from the wind. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I get in the car and it's bad wind right now, like crazy. But anyways, I want to talk about, this kind of reminds me of it, this weather. I want to talk about why I have a bug out bag. A lot of people have it for different reasons. Essentially, you need one. You need a bag that has these items in it so you can grab and go. They say it will be good for you should have it for 3 days. Honestly, I don't know where 3 days comes from. I haven't done a lot of research into the 3 days, but if ever you needed to grab and go, you should be able to live out of this bag for 3 days is what they say. So like our supply of food would be for 3 days. If it were some natural disaster like last summer, this wind is reminding me of it, there was a tornado and a lot of people did in my town, they got up and left, and we hunkered down because that is what we were taught. I mean, I guess it just depends on the scenario. It has so many different factors. Holy tumbleweeds, it's so wild. But anyways, I don't know, there's so many different reasons for these bug out bags. There could be flood. You could think really deeply into this and think there could be a threat on your home, a threat from the government. I mean, there's just so many different reasons why you need one. And we're fortunate in Colorado, we're like surrounded by BLM land, national forests, so if ever we had to, this is why we have some items that we do, we would camp. We would go to the mountains and camp it out. out. For some reason, if we can't do that, we would go to a hotel. But in Colorado, there are a lot of access points to like natural springs too, so water you can just like literally get on the side of the road. I'm not sure. A lot of people think of like martial law and what would happen would stores like close down, and there's a lot to think about, and that is why I got so overwhelmed and so scared, because I have high anxiety. When people started talking about this, I'm like, oh my gosh, what should I do? Do I need this? Do I need this? And then I realized like this is something where I need to kind of relax on and make it specific to my family. So I'm really hoping that these types of videos help you do this in a chill way, for lack of better terms. So for right now, this is what we have. Of course, it's subject to change, and we are prepping mainly for floods, anything really, anything. But any time that we need to pick up and go, I want to be prepared. If it was just me and my husband, I think I would be more easy about this. But because kids are involved now, my mom heart wants to prep. People ask where I get this like knack for prepping. My mom is and always will be like the most prepared person I know. You can look to her if she, if you ever need anything, she has it in her purse, or she's thought about it. She is prepared to the max. So I'm gonna run in here, grab all these nut butters and power bars, and hopefully this wind dies down a bit, and I'm gonna meet you back at the house and kind of pull out what we have in our bug out bags. So I'll see you soon. Okay, I am home. I secured the goods, got some really awesome nut butters and granola bars, and I took everything out of our bug out bags. We have several bags, I'd say about 6 bags. One bag contains camping items like blankets, sleeping bags, and a tent and a camp stove. And then these are the other bags, one for me, one for my husband, a cute little bat for my daughter, and then I just have a Fjallraven hiking backpack. I love that thing. But yeah, I took everything out of here, and we are starting with our first category, and that's going to be clothing. So we have just around 3 days worth of clothing. To be honest with you, I say this all the time, I'm a leggings and sweatshirt type of person, so that's easy for me. But the kids and Colorado in general, it's all about layers. So we have long pants, we have long shirts, and then we all have Patagonia jackets or something similar. It doesn't have to be that brand, but something that is compactable, that can roll and put at the bottom of the bag. You can also use these for blankets, which is really great as well. But we have clothes for everyone. The kids can share clothes, and like I said, I'm not really worried about washing the clothes, so if I wear the same leggings each day, that's fine too. And then quickly moving on to food, sorry about that, I have 4 bags of food here. They are all shelf stable, they all expire a while from now, but we switch out our food in the bug out bags every year. And I have the classics because I know we'll have access to hot water, but I have some ready to go mashed potatoes. This is just great to make things stretch. You can mix it with your chilies. You can mix it with a can of vegetables, which I have in here. I do have some Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs. And the ramen is great because you can also add things to that as well. I will say I did get all of this at the Dollar Tree for the sake of the video, but there are other places to get cheap food like that. Like I said, Walmart is a really awesome one, and I clearly went to Kroger today because the Justin's nut butter packets are on sale. Great source of protein, and normally I'm not all about the protein, but if we were in a day of desperation or a few days, I think protein is key to help with our mental health as well. So here are the Justin's nut butters. We love the Kind bars. There's Built bars in there too. Really, anything that your family likes, put it in there. And then I also have the beef top ramen for my husband. But honestly, the best thing that you can get are these canned chilies. I think they pack the most punch when it comes to nutritional value. For myself, because I'm a plant-based eater, I do have these Loma Greek bowls. You can just add a can of chickpeas to that. I'm okay with eating the same thing every day. I know some people aren't, so you could switch up the variety. And then for lunches, we have chicken salad sandwiches or crackers, or you could do the tuna salad is in there as well, but just food that is shelf stable that your family can enjoy. Moving on, we have some permanent markers. I'm not sure why. I just feel like it just would be helpful to have. So we have those, as well as some glow stick bracelets. Put one on a wrist and an ankle of your kid and you won't lose them at night. If we're camping, we always have glow stick bracelets anyways. So I decided to throw those in there. And then next up, we have these first aid kits. These are at the Dollar Tree for $1.25, and I think it's pretty great. You have the alcohol wipes in there, and then you have the bandages of all kinds. Of course, this isn't a, one size fits all when it comes to first aid kits. You can add to it, subtract from it, but I really think that this is a good value for $1.25. And then next up are going to be some wipes. And then if your kids are still in diapers like mine, one of them, you will want some diapers, some disposable diapers. We use reusable when we're at home, but that won't help us if we can't do our laundry. And then I do have just some toiletries. Again, like going back to the clothes, I don't really know. I wouldn't mind not showering for 3 days, but if we were gone for a while, I just have some shampoos, conditioners, lotions, soaps, things like that. This is the best brand that I saw at my Dollar Tree, but it really depends. And then I do have some deodorant and some sunscreen. The Suave deodorant, not the best for you. It has that aluminum in it, and sunscreen's iffy for me. I don't want to debate that in the comments with anybody, but I'm not a huge fan. I tend to make our own if we use it, but these are just nice to have. I don't know if we're outside for a long time, so I threw those in there as well. And then super glue. You never know when you're going to need super glue. I always have some in the car, in my purse, just random. I don't know. I just feel like everyone needs it, and they're so small, so you should keep those in your bug out bags. Next up are going to be activities. To be honest with you, if my kids are outside, they are entertained, but I figured I'd throw this in here just in case we weren't outside. Puzzles, coloring pages, things like that. Next up are going to be medications. I found this little tiny tackle box in the tool section of Dollar Tree. They have pill bottles, but this one had more boxes, and you could put vitamins in there. You could put things for immune health. You could put Advil in here. You have to do your research on Advil, but it's actually not terrible for you if you have the regular brand name Advil. So we have that in there. And then next up are going to be some For Patriots items. I work with them quite a bit. This video is not sponsored. I just have a lot of their gear in my bug out bags because they're awesome. So everything is linked in the description box if you ever want to check that company out. But these are power cells. They're solar powered power cells, so you can charge up your phone if you need to. There is a dog outside. I apologize. And then I have some lights here, some flashlights, and a big flashlight for me. And then I also have the Halo XT flashlight from For Patriots. We actually have a few of these. I have one in my car, so does my husband, but it's a multi-tool flashlight. It's also solar powered because it has some USB capabilities in there. Underneath the actual compass here, I'll unscrew it, but you can plug things in, and this is another source of power. It is 2022. We use our phones for a lot of different things, so it's nice to have extra backup power there. It has that seatbelt cutter on there and the glass breaker. It has many different functions when it comes to the lighting situation as well, so I love that. And then next up is going to be some powdered electrolytes. I am working with Liquid IV now. I'm so excited to share that with you. I have a coupon code that I will list in the description box as well as on the screen here. If you haven't tried Liquid IV, I really suggest that you try it out. I actually started taking it during my pregnancy. I had hyperemesis. Of course, this liquid IV is in addition to water. Water is key. It is so important. I cannot stress it enough. If you don't carry water with you, you can grab a life straw and take water from a stream, and it will cycle out anything that's terrible for you. For Patriots, also make some sort of life straw as well, but this liquid IV is nice to have in addition to your water source. But I like to have a few of these packs in our bug out bags just to get us some more hydration. You never know how long you're going to be out there, and they don't take up a lot of space and they don't weigh a lot. My favorite flavor is going to be the golden cherry. It reminds me of Kool-Aid. It just gets me nostalgic, but the lemon lime is really tasty as well. And then next step is going to be a thermometer. You never know when you're going to need one. I always feel my kids and think they're super hot and they're running a temp, but they're not actually. So for peace of mind, I have one of these in my bug out bag. Next up, randomly, are going to be some matches. You'll want waterproof matches, but they're just nice to have on hand. Or if you have a lighter, that's nice too. And then moving on, we do have some protection items that I have on the checklist. I have knives. I have a lot of pocket knives. Actually, my dad used to collect them, so now I do. And then we all have Leathermans. We have a bunch of them, so they're just really helpful to have. I will say now, the second to last thing on my bug out bag list is going to be some sort of protection beyond a knife. I'm talking about protection that can help you in an emergency situation. You need to familiarize yourself with that tool, get confident in using it, figure out everything you need to make that tool actually work, and learn how to confidently carry it. That's a big one for me. Practice with it, know how to use it, and that in turn will help protect you and your family. The last thing on my list besides like miscellaneous items is going to be some sort of way to protect your important documents, birth certificates, passports, driver's licenses, copies of your marriage license, the deed to your home. Anything important document-wise will go in a folder. I, of course, would want this to be fireproof, but this is what we have right now. And inside of here is a list showing the protocol of what we would do in an emergency situation. It gives me a checklist of what I need to grab and where every item is, just in case I'm not available to grab it. I can give it to my husband and he can grab it for us. So I suggest keeping this folder somewhere where you can grab and go. And then the second part of that is going to be your valuables. So if you have gold or silver, take that with you. You need to bring cash with you, any sort of documentation that you may need. Family heirlooms. I know a lot of our photos are on the internet right now, but there are some of us still out there like myself that holds on to printed memories as well. I do have some other family heirlooms that I keep in a separate bag, but here are some of our bags. They are right there, easy to grab and go. I am so happy that I am prepared. I hope this inspired you to get prepared too. All right, everyone, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my budget-friendly bug out bags, and I hope it inspired you to find some items for you and your family to get prepared. If you have not already, go ahead and check out that emergency preparedness list. And if you are new here, definitely hit that subscribe button. We upload 3 to 4 times a week on just about everything. So if you are new, we would love it if you became part of our family. Go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative, and I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all. Playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated.